Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's going on out there to all of my returning subscribers? How y'all feeling out there? I hope you are having a marvelous day. If you're new here at Mr. Real Talk, around here, we keep it real. And we talk about a lot of touchy, sticky subjects for you so-called black people out there, okay? Shout out to all you black people. Shout out to all you Negroes. Shout out to all you African Americans. And I can't forget about you niggas. Shout out to all of you niggas out there, wherever you may be on the planet Earth. You know we scattered into all four corners of the earth, you guys, for the disobedience of our ancestors, okay? You're not black, you're not African American, you're not a Negro, you're not a nigger. You are an Israelite. And I know many of you have begun to find out the truth, okay? But there has been something standing in the way of black people finding out the truth about all things. And you know what's one of the major things that have been standing in the way of you so-called black people, of us so-called black people? And I say that very loosely because I'm not black, and neither are you. There's no such thing as a black person, my friend. I'm Mr. Real Talk. That's why I'm going to tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. And I got some heathen, pagan, Gentile dogs that like to come on my videos, right? And they send me messages that you guys can't see. Because, you know, now YouTube has begun to have these so-called policies where they care about people's feelings and things of that nature. So they block a lot of the unsavory comments that would have otherwise broken through. And on some of these comments that these heathen, pagan, Gentile dogs send me, they're insulting me, calling me nigger, calling me all kinds of unsavory names. But I like that. You know why I like that? Because when I read that Holy Bible in Acts 13:1, it tells you that the teachers and the priests and the men of the Lord were called nigger. Only thing is, instead of 2 G's, it's spelled with 1. But you got to understand the root of these things. But of course, most of you niggas ain't going to understand a thing because you're black, okay? When you're black, you're living in a world of make-believe. There is no such thing as a black man or a black woman. But we've been so deceived, thoroughly deceived and brainwashed, following mainly Christianity, okay? There are other lying religions out there, such as Islam and whatever else kind of religion you got out there. It's all madness, it's all folly, it's all lies. The Christians put you black people into slavery ever since at least the 1400s, when Columbus and those low-life murderous dogs came over here and stole this country from you, okay? They've tricked you so good, you got no idea who you are. You don't even know that the Native Americans, the Indians, are black. They're Negro. They are you, right? But of course, you ain't gonna never know that because you got your head up under a rock, and that's where you prefer to stay. And for those of you who are of that mental capacity, this channel is not for you. Because around here, we like to go into the truth, okay? And we don't care who likes it. We know that most of you black people don't want any truth, and most of you are going to die. I've been telling you guys, if you go back and check some of my earlier videos, I've been telling y'all that the time is going to come, if you don't want to love your brother, you're going to die. When I told you guys that for a very long time, you thought it was a game. You thought I was being racist. And here we are in 2020. You black people are being destroyed like never before. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. And you know why? Because many of our people have been bred to be sellouts. The typical run-of-the-mill so-called Negro is a straight-up sellout. He's a low-life black person, okay? And there is no such thing as black. But as long as you want to be black, you're going to be worthless, okay? God didn't create a black man. He created a Israelite. But you, in your black mind state, you want to be a reprobate. You want to be a sellout. You want to be like Martin Luther King. Okay? I'm going to say that again. I know you don't like that. You want to be like Martin Luther King. And why am I saying that? It's not a personal diss to him, okay? But I got to tell you the truth. This man was a false prophet. He led you into a burning house. He said that before he died. That's something that they never want to tell you about because they want to keep you being a low-life sellout coon. And most of you are just that way. I'm sorry to break the news to you, but your beloved prophet, your teacher, your leader, Martin Luther King, was a liar and a false prophet. But that's how you black people are. You want people that's going to lie to you. You don't want somebody who's going to tell you the truth. Because 2,000 years ago, God's son came to you and he told you the truth and you wicked niggas killed him, okay? The people that you read about in the Bible, the sellout niggas, the coons, the pastors, those are the people who gave God's son over to, you guessed it, Pontius Pilate, who was the so-called white man, okay? Yes, the Romans, the Europeans. Today you call them American. You call them white. They went to every country, every continent, raping, robbing, and killing and pillaging and disguising their identity and disguising yours as well. Somebody out there know I'm telling the truth. If you do, hit that like button, okay? Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so that you get every notification, okay? Because at some point in time, yes, the so-called white man, your slave master, I'm sure he's going to deactivate my channel. I can already tell he's already done something to it, okay? Because my video notifications don't go out. He doesn't want people hearing the truth. And Mr. Real Talk, I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't care whether you like it. Because I know if you're a black person, 9 times out of 10, you a sellout nigga. You a coon and you a lowlife. And I know that you're always going to side with the oppressor over your own brothers and sisters. Just like Martin Luther King. And like I said, this is not a diss. This is not a personal diss to him. But this is a diss to the ideology that he taught you. Because he helped keep you oppressed. He helped to make your oppressor comfortable with putting his knee on your damn neck, okay? And because you're a low-life, sellout, despicable, deplorable Negro, you will always side with your oppressor because that's in you. You're a low-life. You're despicable. You hate God and you hate your brothers and sisters, right? Excuse any of the noise or distractions that you guys might see or hear while I'm bringing you this video. Because I'm out here in the streets, okay? And for all of you black people who know our cities and towns are being gentrified, I'm surrounded. I got all kind of heathen, pagan, Gentile dogs around me coming to and fro, right? So when you see me looking all around sometimes, that's called doing a TC, called doing a terror check. I told you guys before, and I'm going to keep telling you, you are surrounded by terrorists. Christopher Columbus, okay? Abraham Lincoln, George Washington. All of those guys were notorious killers, terrorists. And you're surrounded by their children. They feel the same way, you guys. But when I try to tell you that, you get angry at me because I'm not a sellout. Because I'm not a coon. Because I'm not a low-life liar gonna tell you to hold hands with the man who's been raping, robbing, and oppressing you for hundreds of years. I'm not gonna do that to you because I love you. I'm not a liar. And I know that God will kill me if I lie to you. Something that many of your pastors and preachers don't know because they're low-life dogs. The only thing that they're concerned with is lining their pockets with cash, okay? When all of these churches got shut down during this pandemic, you should have been thankful. You should have been praising the Most High God, because that's your chance for you Negroes to get away from your lying, despicable, low-life pastors out there. This is your chance. And you should take it, because I'm telling you what's coming next. I know you're not going to believe me, though, because I'm black and you black. You won't believe me. You will only believe your slave master, right? But everything that I'm telling you is going against your slave master. So you're not going to rock with me. But you are going to remember the things that I'm telling you, because I'm not making these things up. But unfortunately, many of you are going to have to find out through pain. It's going to be very painful for you once you get that nigga wake-up call. Once you get that call that this world never loved you, and that black people do not have friends, you do not have allies. But you don't want to listen to me, though. But pretty soon, you ain't going to have no choice, okay? That's when you're going to come back and try to find this video and try to find these things that I told you. But it's going to be too damn late. And you ain't going to have nobody to blame but yourself, because I told you. And it wasn't just me. What's going on, brother? The brother's been trying to tell y'all too, right? But that's how black people are. The book of Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3, you dumber than an ox and you dumber than an ass. You are dumb and stupid, man. Because people have been trying to tell you, I've been trying to tell you, lots of brothers been trying to tell you who you are. You're not black. You're an Israelite, right? But you evil, wicked niggas get angry because you want to be black. Because when you're black, it's acceptable to live a low life, despicable, deplorable life. And you can thank your false prophet pastors and teachers at church for leading you down that coonish road and that coonish mind state that you niggas is in today. Where you got a black state of mind and you refuse to let any light in your mind. You refuse to let any knowledge in your mind. And now you're living in the days and time where you're going to die. Okay? It don't matter if you believe what I'm saying. I guarantee you when the heat come down, and it's getting ready to come down on you niggas soon. Pandemics, vaccine, ain't nobody working like they used to. The schools, children are not at school. There are wicked spirits on this earth doing all kind of things, and you niggas don't see because you're black. Okay? You got a blacked out mind, and that ain't good. You're gonna die soon. Okay? I know you don't believe it. I know you don't believe it. But pretty soon you will. Pretty soon you will. Pretty soon this pandemic is going to seem like small potatoes compared to what your God got planned for you. And believe it or not, that's who's responsible for this. It's your God, the God of Israel, the God of the Israelites, the God of the Hebrews, the God of you niggas who've been scattered into four corners, okay? We're in every country, every continent. You in America, California, New York, New Jersey, Florida. You're in Africa, Sierra Leone, Nigeria. You're in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia. You in Russia, China, Australia. You Negroes have been put into every country and every nation for slavery. That's how your God decided to punish you for being a wicked black person, right? But you still don't want to listen. You don't want to read, so now you're going to bleed. I'm going to say it again. You don't want to read, so now you're going to bleed. Your God is going to bleed you out. Yeah, I said it. I told you the truth. God is out to kill you evil, wicked niggas out there, man. And you know why? You know one of the reasons why black people are so destroyed and messed up? I know you don't believe because you're black and you're dumb and you're stupid. You're an idiot. Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. You're dumber than an ox and you are dumber than an ass. An ox and an ass are two of the dumbest animals on earth. God said they smarter than you. You stupid. You're an idiot. But you're not going to realize until it's time to die. And that's going to be pretty soon. Right now, you're pulling your hair out because a lot of you lost your job. You're pulling your hair out. Maybe some of you have lost friends and family members. You're pulling your hair out because things in this world that you've been living in They're changing. They've already changed, and you can see that, and you can see the uncertainty, and it's scaring the hell out of you. Well, guess what? That's the way that your God wants it, because you've been an evil, wicked, black, demonic dog, and now you are getting ready to get judged along with the enemies of your God. Okay? These people who taught you Christianity, these people who had you in slavery, had yokes of iron around your neck, okay? They never had anything good intended for you. They've been persecuting you for hundreds and hundreds of years. Your God is coming back into this earth to judge all of your enemies, which are his enemies, by the way, even though you too dumb and stupid to understand that because you're black. He's coming back to judge and to have no mercy on your enemies with judgment. Okay, when it's all over said and done, yeah, he's gonna have mercy, but that's gonna be after he slaughters the nations. Okay, you don't have to believe this. I know you're not gonna believe this. You're dumb, you're stupid, you are an idiot, you're black, and there's no such thing as a black person. So wrap your mind around that. That's what you are. You're black. You're something that doesn't exist. You're an idiot. Okay, you better snap out of it. You better come back to your God and be an Israelite, or you're going to die with your enemies. In the book of Revelation, your God told you, come out of her, my people. Who's my people? It's you dumb, stupid niggas, man. Your God is trying to save you. That's why he got to send Negroes out here like me. I'm nobody. I'm just a Negro. But I'm smart enough to not be dumber than an ox and dumber than an ass. I'm not black. Okay, that's what you are if you black. You're a dumb ox, you're a dumb ass, you're an idiot. Okay, and you've been following coons and wicked niggas your whole life, man. That's all you've been doing. Every day since you've been knee-high to a camel fly, you've been following false prophets. You've been following liars and evil niggas who want to be bootlicking sellouts to your enemies, to the man who taught you white Jesus, to the man who taught you to be a good little nigga, to the man who told you to be a slave and that that's okay. That's what you've been surrendering to all your life. A bunch of lying, filthy, disgusting, abominable false prophets. And when somebody like me come out and tell you the truth, you get pissed off. Like it says in the scriptures, am I your enemy because I tell you the truth? If so, you don't have a problem with me, you got a problem with truth, and now you're getting ready to die. That's the main focus of this video. If you don't understand nothing else I'm telling you, if you don't stop being black, if you won't come back to your God and realize you're not an African American, you're not a Jamaican, you're not an African, you're not a Nigerian, you're not a Russian, you're not a black Chinese, but you are an Israelite from the 12 tribes of Israel. If you don't come back under that umbrella, you're going to die. You don't have to believe what I'm saying now, but when that disastrous day comes, and trust me, the months coming are going to be crucial. I know you don't believe it. You're not supposed to. You're black. Every time you read our Holy Bible, because that book was written by black people, to black people, inspiration of your God, not the God of the whole world, the God of Israel, the God of you niggas out there. That's your book. And he tells you over and over how dumb and stupid you are and how the only way out is to come back to him. If you don't, you're going to die with the nations. These other nations who've been pillaging you, raping and robbing and killing you and enslaving you and destroying your self-esteem, they are getting ready to pay one hell of a price. I know you can see it. That's what this whole pandemic is about, believe it or not. This is the judgment of the black God. I know you don't like it, and I don't care. You dumb and stupid and you black. And for you heathen, pagan, Gentile dogs that like to come on here, if I were you, I would go get ready to hide under a rock. Okay? Like the prophecies say, you're going to be saying, rocks, hide on us. Fall on us, I'm sorry, and hide us from the face of him who's sitting on the throne. You evil, wicked, Gentile, heathen, pagan dogs out there who've been oppressing my brothers and sisters, you better go hide under a rock, because the black Messiah is coming to get you. Yes, he is. That's the good thing. That's the good thing that you niggas don't know when you say, what's the big deal about being a Hebrew? The Black Messiah is coming to rescue us who believe, and he's going to put foot to you know what to his enemies. I know you don't believe it, though, because you're not supposed to. You're black. I keep telling you, snap out of it. Stop being black. Stop being a idiot. Isaiah 1 and 3. But you're not going to get it until you get it. Like this video. Share this video. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell button so that you get every notifications, baby. I'm out of here.